Next, we'll hear from Barbara Biller, is the president of Intellitech, a small manufacturer in Westminster, Maryland, that makes liquid filling machinery for the biotech and pharmaceutical industries. Ms. Biller, you may proceed.
Good morning, Chairman Dorgan and other members of this distinguished panel. My name is Barbara Biller, and I'm the president of Intellitech Incorporated. Thank you for the opportunity to share with you the experience of a small manufacturing business that's working hard to survive the credit freeze imposed on small businesses by commercial lending institutions. My husband and I founded Intellitech in the basement of our home in 1995 and have transitioned the company from an engineering services provider to a manufacturer of liquid packaging machinery for the biotech and pharmaceutical industries. We're proud that Intellitech has grown into a successful, profitable business. Our company occupies 13,000 square feet in an industrial park in Westminster, Maryland. Through innovation, product development, and commitment to customer requirements, Intellitech has realized continued growth in its manufacturing operations and has increased its workforce from 9 to 14 persons over the past year. Our employees' current average annual wage exceeds $50,000 per year. Customers such as Lonza, Life Technologies, Becton Dickinson, Cell Signaling, Brookwood Pharmaceuticals, Illumina, and others have purchased our machinery to package their products for market. More than 100 people have worked for our company since its inception, earning living wages and gaining the opportunity for training, development, and the pursuit of career advancement. We've created 17 internships for local students, and approximately 20% of our employees were unemployed before starting to work for us. In the beginning of 2009, with a $2 million backlog of contracts, including the largest contract in the company's history, we believed that we were well positioned for continued solid growth. Our business plan, however, quickly changed when we learned that M&T Bank, a recipient of $600 million in taxpayer money through the Troubled Asset Relief Program, no longer wanted to support our company's growth. When we tried to draw on our company line of credit, which we used for working capital and to manage cash flow, we learned that the credit line had been frozen. We were very concerned and upset by M&T Bank's abrupt decision to freeze our line of credit, which left me feeling like the rug had been pulled out from under me. We had no prior notice that we were unable to draw down on the line. When I called the bank, I was told that the credit line was up for renewal, and without even knowing that this was the period for renewal, a commercial lending officer at the bank had neglected to request the financial information to support renewing the line of credit. I was informed that the decision to freeze the credit line was final and that we would not be able to access the line. Later, M&T Bank informed us that Intellitech, in their opinion, had had a significant change in financial position, which meant that the amount we still owed on the account would be transferred to a special assets group at the bank and become immediately due. Apparently, the change in financial position designation was triggered in part by the fact that we were approaching but had not exceeded our credit limit. We thought that we could work out and resolve the misunderstanding. Intellitech was not and had never been in payment default. We had a track record of success, and with a significant number of customer orders in hand, we were poised for future growth. We decided to make an early payoff of a small equipment loan with M&T Bank and believed that the early payoff would help to improve the company's already sound financial position. We were hoping that the bank would reverse its decision and reinstate our line of credit so we could resume our normal business activities. In response, M&T Bank informed us that this was not a workout situation, but from the bank's perspective, a get-out situation. We were strongly encouraged by a vice president in the Special Assets Group to quickly get a replacement line of credit. Time is of the essence. The timely loan payments and early payoff were barely acknowledged by M&T. My online access to company accounts was removed, along with the ability to make online payments. Account statements were no longer received in the mail in a timely fashion, but would arrive 1 or 2 days prior to the due date or even after the due date. In addition, M&T turned the matter over to an attorney. We received a certified letter from the bank's attorney on July 6th demanding payment in full no later than July 22nd. We engaged an attorney to reply to the demand letter, which included a repayment proposal and a request for a loan payment history and a complete copy of the executed loan documents. From that point on, we remitted our monthly principal and interest payments to M&T's attorney. Our request for copies of the loan documents has been ignored. This has been incredibly frustrating for us and has made for a very challenging year for the business. M&T Bank's actions caused us to put our longer-term business plan aside, which included future sales growth and an increase in hiring. We were scrambling to meet payroll and other operating expenses. Fortunately, we were able to turn to a small local bank to draw on a personal home equity line of credit to meet payroll. While the immediate crisis had been resolved, the home equity line of credit did not provide us with the flexibility and stability we previously had, not only to meet payroll each month, but to invest in product development and new equipment that could open up new markets to the company. Despite this setback, we were confident that we would be able to quickly secure a replacement line of credit. Unfortunately, despite our best efforts, this process has taken months, and we're still relying on the personal home equity line of credit and cash from operations to finance our business. Given the small business credit crunch and current economic conditions, we have been told that we no longer meet bank guidelines for asset-based lending due to the capital-intensive nature of our business and the way our customer contracts are structured. We've also sought private equity investments, but we've been informed that our business is too small for private equity firms. Our company has been successful in working with a local community bank and the Small Business Administration in getting approved for a term loan to repay the outstanding amount on the company line of credit. We're currently working with the local bank and the SBA to also obtain a replacement line of credit. I'm very hopeful that we will be in a position to close on the replacement line of credit in the very near future. Given the success of our products in the marketplace and continued strong demand, we would like to obtain the line of credit and then access additional capital to continue our product development, purchase new equipment, and restart the company marketing plan that's been put on hold. During the last 10 months, despite the obstacles presented by M&T Bank, our company has managed to more than double our revenue and hire 4 new employees. If we're successful in securing the credit and capital that Intelitech needs, I believe we'll be able to double our revenue again over the next 2 years and increase our workforce from 14 to 25. Thank you for allowing me to share my story with you, and please make easing the credit crunch for small businesses a top priority. If small businesses like Intelitech are able to access credit and capital, we will create jobs and help lead the country back to recovery. Thank you.
Ms. Biller, thank you very much for that story, and we'll have questions. Thanks for coming to us and providing us that perspective. It's important.